The second round of the NBA playoffs is upon us as we get ready for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan, tonight the New York Knicks taking on the Miami Heat. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Knicks coming into play. They're rested, they're ready to go, and they'll have home court advantage to begin here in games 1 and 2.
And I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to this series right here. This is going to be a dogfight. We got a couple of teams that match up very well. I can see this one going to length. Yes, 7 games. That's how even these teams are.
He'd have the basketball. So Lowry. Here comes the screen. Lowry, defended by Derrick Rose. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Kid Gilchrist sizing up Butler. To Rose. The jumper's off the mark. Oladipo into the front court. Just getting going here in game 1. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here comes the screen. Miami's got it. Oladipo. They'll go to Butler. Down low. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Rose into the front court. Down 4. Fournier. Rocking the rim.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs 2-round Eastern Conference Game 1 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown.
Oladipo over to the right side. To Lowry. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Mitchell Robinson tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Randall. To Rose. Randall. Scores from the post.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket, he even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Evan Fournier with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Cruises inside for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Rose. Tight space with the crossover. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs 2-round Eastern Conference Game 1 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Probing the defense to Fournier. Here comes the screen. Down to Randall. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall. Evan Fournier snatching it out of the air. Out of bounds. Last touch by Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Butler. That won't go.
Game 1 seed 8 Miami Heat, seed 5 New York Knicks.
Randall. Pass stolen by Miami. To Oladipo for three. And Victor Oladipo, wide open look. He cashes in for three.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs 2-round Eastern Conference Game 2 matchup will be coming up next.
Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are squared to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
To Oladipo. Shot from in close, no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To Julius Randle. Has a chance. Off the mark. Well contested.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Game 2 C2 Boston Celtics C3 Philadelphia 76ers.
Kid Gilchrist sizing up Butler. Curling inside. Slams it down.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
It's the Heat with the possession. Probing the defense. They'll go to Butler down low. Jimmy Butler, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Old school equals high percentage.
Fournier. Nice pass to get things going.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got to go, but they need to do something different to start
C3
creating more
Philadelphia
open look
76ers led series 1-0.
Fournier knocks it down from mid-range.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Butler to bring it up. Leads a bucket. Oladipo. Gets it in the right corner. Rose. To Fournier. Randall. 5 seconds to shoot. To Julius Randle. Trying to cash in. Randall's shot won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Now the coach of the Knicks going to signal for a timeout as he'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Jimmy Butler sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Butler into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Screen coming. To Butler. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Oladipo. Can't connect. To Brunson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Miami with the basketball. Butler. And that's going to get out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Miami. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Waiters, deep right corner. 5 to shoot for Miami. Can't connect from in close. Randall. Here comes the screen to Julius Randle. Deep two there, won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Waiters. Dion Waiters missed his first. That one goes. New York in control of the basketball. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Randall's shot off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Waiters goes to the right side. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Has a look. And he scores on the step back.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Screen coming. To Julius Randle. The screen sets him up for 2.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Waiters. Second effort. Oh, and a putback. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Back with more after this. It's the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's the Heat with the possession. Oladipo has a chance. Not that time. Julius Randle, tough matchup against Butler. With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oladipo. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Pass stolen by Miami.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Randall. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
Butler to Waiters. Here comes the screen. Oladipo to Waiters. Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Nothing going here on that drive. Brunson. Beyond the arc for three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nothing going here on that drive. Dion Waiters, 2 of 4 now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Brunson. Victor Oladipo rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
New York Knicks basketball. Udonis Haslem able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Jimmy Butler, that's 3 now on 4 shots. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
To Julius Randle. From long range, got a body up the lefty. Randle knocks it down.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Butler. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Knicks with the basketball. With a drop step. Fires the 3. Man, that was a tough shot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Oladipo. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Butler to bring it up. It's an 11-point game. It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Udonis Haslem with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper misses. To Oladipo. Gets a shot up off the mark. Brunson to Julius Randle. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Trying to cash in, knocks it down, off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Oladipo. Has a look. And scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Rose. Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
He'd have the basketball. Sizing up the defense to Oladipo. And the basket good at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Kid Gilchrist matched up with Jimmy Butler. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. The lead is 11. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. For 3. Won't go down. Lowry into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Butler. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Fournier. To Rose. Had a chance, but it's no good.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Lowry to Butler. Here comes the screen. Victor Oladipo had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Fournier. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Evan Fournier trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Numbers not good. 52% for his career. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. Butler into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Lowry. Jimmy Butler. He's now 4 for 6.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Oladipo into the front court. Up a dozen. To Lowry. They'll go to Butler. Down low.
Shoot it!
To Oladipo. 5 to shoot for Miami. Oladipo. Shot clock violation. Substitution being made in this one. Rose to Fournier. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Butler to bring it up. Lead stands at 10. To Lowry. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Lowry. Shot clock for the Heat, down to 3. That's no good. To Fournier. To Rose. Deadman rocking the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Rose to Julius Randle. Add 2 points to the board.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Heat put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat. The Knicks are in need of some changes at the half. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game.
Game track. Bench points.
The New York Knicks aren't getting enough bench production in this contest. The reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Player of the half.
Oladipo really showed off his court vision in the first half. When he's able to get the ball moving like that, his team can be tough to stop.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Miami's got it.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
To Lowry. Butler. Julius Randle. Huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Lowry. Shot won't go.
When I hear these excuses after games, when coaches are at podium saying, it's hard for us to find our energy back, we couldn't find our aggression back, I wonder whose fault that is, Coach.
To Julius Randle. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Kid Gilchrist, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Shot from the lane won't go. To Lowry. Butler. Oladipo goes to the right side. 5 to shoot for Miami. To Oladipo. Here's a chance from long range. Offensive board. Oh, and a putback.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Fournier. Here comes the screen. Fournier. Pass stolen by Miami.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Rose. Here comes the screen. Fournier. Short jumper stays out.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Here comes the screen. Fournier to Rose. New York with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Derrick Rose. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Oladipo, defended by Derrick Rose. To Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock for the Heat, down to 3. Short jumper won't go down.
And Ed, these are the kind of games that haunt you when you're on your team bus and you're scrolling through social media and you see all the memes being made about you, all the clips being done about all your missed shots. That can only get you motivated to get back in the gym and get ready for the next one.
Lowry with it. It's an 8-point lead. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry to Oladipo. Five to shoot for Miami. Has a look. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. The possession lies with New York. Randall to Rose. Knocks it down off the step back.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
To Oladipo. To Butler. Knicks have it. Has a chance. Randall's shot won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Lowry into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Oladipo. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Rose. Defense making the ball carrier work. Trying to cash in. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 1-on-1. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. To Fournier. Rose. Ah, missed it. Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
Derrick Rose, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat, so the Knicks keep possession. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. And stuffs it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Butler. 24-second violation. Lakina. Rose. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Adebayo, guarded by Derrick Rose. Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Rebound snared by Kid Gilchrist. To Rose. Here comes the screen. Rose matched up with Jimmy Butler. Goes to the left side. Nothing going here on that drive. To Rose. Fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lakina. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's the Heat with the possession. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Lakina with the interception. Butler into the front court. His team on top by 8. Curling inside. Butler. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. For 3, he engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lakina. Five to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, he had him there for a second. 5 to shoot for Miami. Mitchell Robinson pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Randall. Lakina. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Butler. To Oladipo. Has a look. Jumper's good.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Heat with the lead. The Knicks to inbound here to start the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Miami with the basketball. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Waiters. Julius Randle tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
He was hacked. They let it go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Brunson to Alonzo Trier. Gets it in the left corner. Dion Waiters powers it through.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro step, a side step. However they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that, whew.
Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Oladipo to Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Julius Randle with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
Too much sauce.
To Butler. Oladipo. To Butler. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Butler for 2. To Brunson. To Alonzo Trier. Beyond the arc for 3. Defense played it well. Randle missed the 3.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Bam Adebayo snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Oladipo. Short jumper off the mark. Can't connect from in close. Butler to bring it up. Lead stands at 10. drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency, you heard me correctly, a sense of urgency, you will get a great shot every possession.
New blood coming in for both sides. To Fournier. Has a chance. Can't connect. Oladipo into the front court. The lead is 12. Goes to the right side. Waiters buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Randall to Fournier. Alonzo Trier to Fournier. And it's Anderson with the rebound. Oladipo into the front court. The lead is 15. Butler to Waiters. That's out. Last touch by Dion Waiters. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Possession lies with New York. To Julius Randle. To Rose. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Oladipo. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Julius Randle. Big finish that time for Julius Randle. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
To Butler. Oladipo. Julius Randle sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Fournier to Rose. Deep left corner. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Oladipo to Lowry. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Rose. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Rose. That's how you defend. Butler into the front court. His team on top by 13. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. On a pass, stolen by the Knicks. Has a chance. Oh, Evan Fournier, 4 out of 7.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Randall. It's the Heat with the possession. To Oladipo. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Pass stolen by Miami. To Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. To Lowry. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Scores from the post.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Pass stolen by Miami.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
To Oladipo. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Julius Randle. Here comes the screen. Randle. It's a big finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Oladipo into the front court. His guy's up by 15. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away. Taking advantage of the turnover.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Short jumper misses. Jimmy Butler sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
He'd have the basketball. take stock of the floor. Five to shoot for Miami. To Oladipo from long range. Not getting the bounce. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. The Heat with the victory. They've jumped out in front 1-0 in this best-of-7 series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat got the win with a comfortable scoring margin, and the defensive intensity made all of the difference. They were committed to staying aggressive, forcing turnovers, and being disruptive on their way to victory. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Miami Heat. The Knicks didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
Oladipo gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.